Hi, and welcome to the first installment of Beat 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 Breakdown. Okay, so I'm one of those people who have finally come around to watching Arrested Development. Through the recommendations of friends, I finally sat down and actually I'm not completely done. I have a few more episodes left of season 5, but there's a lot of debate on the quality of seasons 4 and 5. That's besides the point. What I'm here to talk about is the closing music of the end credits. For those of you who have a keen ear and have noticed, and I believe there is a lot of discussion or debate about this, there's something funny that happens in the actual aired version of that music. Now, the original soundtrack title of that piece of music, I believe, is called Police Chase. And the original version, there is no discrepancies. The rhythms continue in this samba-like rhythm from start to finish in an even 4/4 meter. Whereas the version that's been aired on TV, if you've really noticed, there is a slight little hiccup near the end of the credits. About 32 seconds in. I'm not sure the number exactly, but the way the meter is and the music is performed, it tricks the ear thinking that the end of the music resolves on the downbeat, when in actuality the music clips off 1/16th note, and the song actually ends on the of beat 2, the last 16th note partial of beat 2. Whew. And what I've analyzed and what I've broken down rhythmically, there's still variations to it, and I'm not sure exactly how it was performed or written or composed, but I have my own variation on it, and I would like to share that with you today. Okay, so here is the rhythmic interpretation of what I have transcribed from the end credit music, and it's a matter of 12 measures of music. Even though it seems longer, it only lasts about 34 seconds in duration, but there is a repeating rhythm here, and it lasts for, there's a 4-bar groove, and then measure 5, measure 6, measure 7. And then if you listen carefully, in the 8th measure, the bass drum, the kick drum, kind of gives away a slight hiccup or a change in the rhythm. And if you see here, I've played around, is it 11/16? Is it 15/16? Not quite sure maybe how they had it phrased. In the original of my transcription, I just left this in 4/4. So you could see what this is like in 4/4 all the way across. So even through here, the remaining bar 9, 10, 11, and 12, I wrote it in 4/4, so it's a little simpler to see. And if you look at the kick drum pattern, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1, and so on, here in the 8th measure, 1, a 2, a 3, and a. So look at this. The dotted 8th note equals 3/16, and there's the 4th to make the whole beat. So 8th note equals 2/16 plus 1 to continue that samba feel. 1, 2, 3, not 1, and. But what happens is, because it's only a 16th note difference in the rhythm, your ear kind of automatically adjusts within a matter of a beat or two. And it still kind of sounds like this rhythm. Boom, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Even though it's slightly shifted. It's been shifted 1/16. If I left it in 4/4 like I did here, you see that it actually ends on the of beat 2. don't mind these measures. I was kind of rewriting something, experimenting with quasi-bar lines and whatnot. But so this is the transcription that I have, and it's kind of deceiving. It's tricky to play. The right hand is a constant 16th note rhythm on the ride cymbal, and the X's are the rim knocks, and the bottom line is the bass drum. So I'm going to demonstrate the rim knock section of how I transcribed it. And so what I want you to do is listen to it and see if you can catch it yourself, and see if this actually works for your ear. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were you able to catch that? And now here is the kick drum pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Were you able to hear that? It's a very slight difference. And finally, I will attempt, minus the right hand on the ride cymbal, I want it to be just very clear to hear. And also at a much slower tempo, the rim knock and the bass drum pattern together. And I'm going to slow it down tempo-wise so you can really hear it too. 1, 2, 3, and... Oops, I may have added one extra measure in there, but were you able to catch that and hear the difference? So, what did you think of that? Were you able to hear that difference in the bass drum, in that shift of that 1/16th note forward? Let me know your thoughts, and if you have videos of yourself playing it. Personally, myself, I'm not able to get it up to tempo with the right hand and everything else combined. It's very tricky to do. But it's something I'm working on, and I will try to post it once I'm able to get it close. So, if there's any other songs or rhythms or things that might elude you or you're curious about, let me know, and I'll try to break it down for you in a way to understand, to see, and hear. See you next time.